Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Most of us often say that I have a lot of stress and complain that life is not good for us. In this educational video, let us watch scientific information about stress and its effects on our body. Also, you will learn about how to diagnose your stress levels by using simple rating scale. Okay, let's go into the video. Let us start from the basics. What is stress? Stress is the body's automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. The demand could be internal or external. Internal demands means the physical and biological needs of the body. For example, when you run faster, your muscles need more oxygen and glucose. In order to provide this, your heart rate increases to increase the blood pressure to deliver these vital nutrients as fast as possible to keep you running. External demands means demands from the environment such as cold or hot climate or threat or danger. In the present life context, external demands mainly includes demands by other people or systems. Our body has a natural defense and coping system to handle the stress. Adrenaline is a chemical naturally produced in our body as a response to stress. Fight or flight response is an induced stress response in demand to a threat, usually an external threat. Let us discuss about types of stress here. Basically, stress can be of two types, namely, positive stress and negative stress. The examples of positive stress include going for first date, getting married, joining the first job, receiving an award in a ceremony, etc. The examples of negative stress include loss of relationship, death of dear ones, severe illness and financial loss, etc. Most of us think that stress is bad at all times. However, not at all times. Sometimes, moderate levels of stress may actually improve the performance and efficiency, especially in competitive events such as sports and games. Too little stress and no challenging life may cause boredom and inefficiency. In contrast, too much stress may cause burnout, exhaustion, fatigue, inability to handle multitasking and less motivation to complete the works. Stress can have big impact on our body. It can produce both physical, physiological and emotional effects. The physical effects include weight gain or weight loss, unexpected hair loss, heart palpitations and high blood pressure. The emotional effects include mood swings, irritable nature, anxiety, depression and unhealthy coping strategies such as alcohol, smoking and drug usage. There are three stages of stress, namely alarming stage, adaptation stage and exhaustion stage. In the alarming stage, our body gives reaction to the stress. It releases adrenaline and noradrenaline and cortisol to enable fight or flight. This reaction persists until the stressor is adapted or managed. The following changes occur in the alarming stage. The stress increases heart rate, respiratory rate, adrenaline and cortisol levels and decreases skin temperature. In the adaptation stage, initially, the body and mind are trying to adapt or manage the stressor. What is a stressor? Stressor is the one that causes stress. As the time progresses, the alarming response slowly decreases. In the adaptation stage, our body and mind may experience the following changes. The behavioral changes include lack of enthusiasm for family, school, work or life in general, withdrawal, change in eating habits, insomnia, hypersomnia, anger and fatigue. The cognitive changes include poor problem solving, confusion, nightmares and hypervigilance. In the exhaustion stage, the body and mind give up and are not able to manage the stressor effectively. Changes in the exhaustion stage include digestive disorders, withdrawal, headaches, tension, insomnia and loss of temper. So far, we have seen a lot of information about stress. Is it possible to measure or diagnose the stress level? Is there any validated procedure available? Continue to watch the video. Let us see the measurement procedure of stress. Here, we have the rating scale for students. The events that occur in the life of a college student are given in next slide. Check for each of those events that has happened to you during the last 12 months. You can see the events and their corresponding points. Count the total number of points against the events applicable to you during the past 12 months of your life. This is the second slide for the events and their corresponding points. Count the total number of points against the events applicable to you during the past 12 months of your life. Have you counted your score? Alright, let us discuss your results. If you scored less than 150 points, you have relatively low stress level in relation to life events. If your score is between 150 and 300 points, you have stress in borderline range. If you scored 300 points and above, you have high stress in relation to life events. Alright, if you have more stress, don't worry. The good news is that you can manage your stress effectively. Let us discuss various strategies to manage stress. Generally, feeling good about yourselves can be an effective buffer against stress. Eliminate unnecessary worries. Most worries are either passed on to us by another or conjured up in our imagination. Get physical and do more exercise. Relax your neck and shoulders. Take a stretch. Get a massage. Do exercise, both aerobic and strength training. Get some mental exercises. Count to 10 whenever you have intense feelings of stress. Control your thoughts. Try to fantasize something. Congratulate yourself for whatever small success you achieve. Ignore the problem if appropriate after evaluation. Perform self-maintenance. If you are unable to do all these things continuously, talk to a certified counselor to manage the stress professionally. Here, let us see some more strategies to manage stress. Get spiritual. Do meditation or pray or remember your purpose. Use your body and mind together. Take a break. Get hug therapy. Try progressive relaxation. Try yoga. Try aromatherapy. Laugh as much as possible. Develop new skills. Prioritize daily tasks. Learn something new. Practice a hobby. Alright, let us see the summary of this presentation. Stress is ubiquitous. No one can escape from the attack of stress. So, accept this fundamental fact. Knowing the stressors, their effects, and different types of stress would equip the person better to manage the stress. If the stress becomes unmanageable, it is better to seek professional advice on how to manage stress to avoid any health consequences. Here we have the takeaway points. By knowing the stress level, effective stress management strategy can be worked out. It is important to regularly practice the stress management strategies to manage stress. By managing the stress effectively, negative health effects can be avoided. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation about stress. Hope this is useful to you. Please like this video and subscribe our channel to watch more similar informative videos.